Welcome back to my channel. My name is JoeFX, and this video is my weekly analysis. And today's day is 8th May 2022. So let's go on to the charts and see what we have for the week. Okay, so first of all, I'd want to start with GBPJPY, which is one of my favorite pairs as of now. So with my analysis, let's see from one day, so we get to understand what is going on and see how we can make the most out of this trade. So first of all, I would want to add one of my indicators. Although I trade raw price action, I want to add one of my indicators, which is moving average 50, which allows me to know the real trend of the market. You can also use moving average 200 to show you the original direction of the market, but I prefer 50 because it's much faster and makes more sense to me. Yeah, so with this, I know price is actually, it's more of a downtrend than a buy, although price is just benefit. If price was a little bit away from it, I would say it's still an uptrend. But as of now, let's focus on the sells for now. So first of all, we would have to draw our support and resistance zones. So let's just categorize on this part this week and look at this, and let's focus on this one too here. But normal, you can take this and put it somewhere here, as price texted our place 2 times before it broke it. Yeah, but on normal, how would I have kept mine there? So let's just keep this one for the meantime and see what happens. Okay, so now let's go to 4-hour. Okay, this is 4-hour. So as you can see, with the 4-hour, price is telling us that we are in a very good downtrend. So let me just hide this here to get a bigger chart. Okay, so this is price. As we can see, price created a low, went to break the high. If you use the 6-hour chart, probably mitigating this side, and then price consolidated for some time and then dropped to this side. So let's just say created a high, and this is a low. Price wasn't able to create a lower low for here, so let's just say we are still in the same zone. So with this, we're actually looking for a buy to come and create a higher high for this side, but I'm really confident that price is just manipulating to hit these zones, this POI, probably 50% of the zone, and then look for sells to the downside. So I'd probably look for more sells than buys. So I'll probably look for 50% of this zone to probably here, then look for more sells from here. But then as this is, if price comes here, I'll be selling. But if price is able to break the zone and closes above this, I'll look for a retracement for a little bit down, and I'll start buying, and I'll buy till this zone. So it's more of something of this sort. So from shorts, when price gets here, let's do 50% here. GPA is really huge when it comes to pips. So something of this here. I'm looking for a lower low. So 1:3.7 makes sense. And when price is able to break the zone, hit my stop loss, I'm looking for a retracement to the downside before I'll look for buys. So let's look for longs. So probably let's see somewhere around the zone. So here. So move to the side. Stop loss just below this, and then take profit above to the side. That's okay. 1:3. So something of this sort, right? But then let's just remove this, although we already know what it is. So let's see what happens on this trade. Because this is Asian session, there's a lot of manipulation, so probably people thinking it's gonna buy and then it's a sell off from here, which will be I think a London session. Yeah, and the lowest time frame I can go is 2 hours. I don't go more than that. So yeah, and people might be asking why I'm looking for more sells than buys, although it's in a buy trend. Well, let me explain. Where are you? Okay, so price was able to create a high, low, high, low. It's a different high. Price broke this, whole zone, and then I'm looking for a retest from here. So this is more like a retest for it to sell more. Something of this sort. Let's see. Was it triangle? Not triangle per se. I think this. Okay, so let's see some of the sort. Yeah, good. So now the price is about to do a retest for this zone and sell off. Let me just click this. So this is what I'm talking about. So let's just see what happens on this GJ. Although I'm looking for more sells, and when price breaks the zone, I'll be considering buys than sells. So the next one is GBP USD. A very nice trade. First of all, we start with a week. Sorry, a day. Sorry, a day. You can see GBP USD is very bearish. So something like this, we would first want to consider where to draw our zones. Although we can't see anything from the left, we would have to go to a week, try and find the nearest support and resistance zones. So right click somewhere there. One. Let's look here. Press on the other side. The next one is here. And the next one is here. Yeah. So we know where price might be able to go. So we're in a very situation. So what as I'm looking at the chart, I can see where price might be able to go before it sells. Alright, so let's consider this. Price was dropping. Price consolidated for some time, order created a high, and then dropped to this side, hitting it the support zone for this side. So now I think, or I believe strongly that prices is about to create a lower high, probably this zone, and go to more sells. Yeah, for it to sell more because it's very bearish. And we're not looking to buy anytime soon. So let's just consider this whole area. We refine it very soon as our POI, as our points of interest. So let's go to our time frame. So to our time frame, we'll just break it a little bit down to this side. Consider this a little bit down. Yeah. So you're looking for more sells when it comes to GBP USD. Okay, so more of this shots. Alright. So let's consider this. Thing has a very huge stop loss and pips margin. 8.63 makes a lot of sense. So this is what we are to consider on GBP/USD. Let's just take this off and go to EUR/USD. Okay, EUR/USD. First of all, we'll have to start with a week to know our support and resistance zones. GBP/USD and EUR/USD are highly correlated, so we should be very careful when we are trading it. We shouldn't trade one differently from the other. So first of all, we'll have to draw. There's no really serious This is to draw our zones. See. Okay. So let's just get this to, let's go to a day. Okay. So this is a day. We can see price was creating a lower low and lower highs. So this was a low, this was a high, this is a low. And the nearest high it's supposed to be around this zone for it to create a lower low. So let's consider this whole place has our nearest POI. We'll do the refinement anytime soon. So let's go to 4-hour time frame. Okay, so with the 4-hour time frame, we can see prices actually consolidating. Okay, so here. So let's just draw this whole zone here. So let's accumulating phase. But this is more like a Wyckoff scenario, right? Yeah. So we'll wait for a breakout of this zone and consider where price is about to move to. There's a very high probability that price will just move straight from here to the downside. You get it? Because market doesn't really move to our expectations nowadays. They move to where they want to move to. So yeah. With this, let's refine this. With something like this, I'd rather take everything than considering the whole POI thing. So when price comes, in case price moves from here and comes here, I'll look for a reversal candle, probably a bearish engulfing candle before I'll be looking for my sells. And I wouldn't be entering any trade from here until price breaks the zone. When price breaks the zone, I'll be looking for buys, probably to this zone, and then sell from here after I get my confirmation. Yeah. So let's move to the next trade. Let's see, AUD US is also the same thing. So let's go straight to USD card. Okay, so this is USD card. As of now, USD card is very bullish, very bullish. So with what I can see, we just moved to a day. Let's see what's happening. Okay. This is a day. First of all, I'd love to draw this zone. This is zone as my resistance zone because price has tested it 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and this with the fourth time. This is it. Mostly, price breaks out of it the third time, but then didn't happen. So that's our zone, and next is our support probably here. Now let's go to a day. I'm trying to wrap this up really quick and see what happens. Okay, so let's go see. That's exactly where the zone is. Okay, and this is it. So let's just say it did not penetrate it. Okay, good. So as of now, we can see normal price action. Price went up, a high, a low, high. That's a low. Price is now creating a high. So from here, we'll probably all the prices very bearish, very bullish. Sorry, we'll be looking for more sells than buys, because first of all, price is around a resistance zone, and price has created a higher high already. So we are looking for price to create a higher low, but probably here, not to violate this zone and create a higher high to break the whole zone and continue going higher. Yes, so more or less looking for sells on USD card. Okay, so let's look at it. So more or less, let's see. I don't know if I can draw this or something, but you don't have to force a trend line when you can't draw it. Like I hardly do this though. I hardly do this. Okay, it has to test about 2 places. Okay. No, I don't think this trend line is gonna hold, so I just have to let it be. So something like this, I would wait for a bullish, bearish engulfing candle, then I'll look for sells. So when I see a candle probably like this, let's see. Red. When I see a candle like this, I'll be looking for more sells. Something with that sells, then I'll be looking for shorts here. Halfway candle. My stop loss is gonna be on top of it, and I'm looking for price to hit the lower low from here. 163. So this is my indication on USD card. So if you think about this, USD card is gonna come down, meaning GBP USD is gonna go up since they are correlated opposite. So this is more of the situation that can possibly happen. Yeah. And when price hits this lower low, I'm expecting it not to break this zone. But as soon as price breaks this zone, I'll be holding my buys. I'll be holding my buys till price goes down to hit the zone, because this is the